Welcome back to my channel, you guys. We are starting a new series today. I am fired up about it. I am excited about it. So welcome to the 45-day mom reset. As you know, my youngest just turned 1. I am a mom of 3 and I am ready to feel good. I am actually, let me just say, I'm very proud of myself when I look back that I did 75 hard when I was 3 months postpartum last year with Sunny. And I look back at those videos and it's funny because, you know, you may or may not know if you create content. Like there are some pieces of content that people will bring up to you in person. And then there are some things that like people just obviously won't. But my 75 hard videos are some of those videos that people constantly bring up to me in person, just like friends, acquaintances that follow, you know, things like that, or just like work meetings, stuff like that. Randomly people are like, we found you from your 75 hard videos, or I was looking through your page, 75 hard. Okay. So anyways, when I look back at that, I was just like, actually, yeah, I can believe that I did it, but I can't believe that I did it starting at 3 months postpartum. I think it was like almost 4 months, but still. And honestly, I'm so happy I did. It really gave me discipline. Like I feel like when you're in those first 3 months, like you gotta kind of recalibrate back to like base. But I feel like once you get over that hump and you kind of get in your groove a little bit, having a like disciplined plan to like a goal that I was sticking to really helped me feel like me and really gave me purpose for like just kind of how to keep going throughout the day in a sense. Like I was just nursing Sunny around the clock, really enjoying newborn life, which was so nice, but like it just kind of gave me a sense of purpose outside of just mom life. Although I will say like my purpose is mom life and that's all it ever will be, you know, and that's what just like my favorite thing in the world. But it's nice to have your own goals too. And of course I think it's so cool that your kids see that. And not only that, but it got me feeling good. Like I felt so good. And I can remember like, even though my body didn't look the way I wanted it to yet, aesthetically, feeling wise, I felt good, really good when I was doing 75 hard because I just felt so proud of myself for like literally sticking to what I said I was gonna do. And I'm like, you know what? I kind of need to do round 2. I feel like I cannot remember, I'm getting confused on what I've talked about in members only videos and what I've mentioned here on like vlogs. But I recently, I'm still kind of going through the weaning process with Sunny. He is done nursing. It's been a few days since he's actually nursed, but my milk is not dried up yet. And so I've just been trying to make sure I'm like not getting clogged ducts, not getting mastitis, anything like that. So doing all the things right now because I have one side that has been kind of like bothering me the past few days. It's just like not going down. But we are officially like weaned, like he's not nursing. My body still thinks we are though, but we'll get there. Hopefully just a few more days. So with that being said, when you wean, you basically, it's like going through postpartum all over again. You just have that really big hormonal crash. Oxytocin, serotonin, prolactin, all really, really drop. So obviously you guys know oxytocin, serotonin, that's like your hormones that make you feel happy, make you feel like excited and just like in a good mood, and those all drop. And your prolactin is your nurturing hormone. So I felt very blah, very, very blah. It's like the best way to describe it, like baby blues type of feeling. Where is my comb? Baby blues type of feeling. And it lasted about 4 weeks and then it turned into some irritability. It was kind of like down and kind of sad feeling, and then it turned into irritability. I do think I'm getting close to the end of it though, because I think so, because I'm able to call it out. Like I'm able to recognize it now and it doesn't feel so out of my control. And I also just think maybe like it's somewhat my personality, right? Like just when I am not nursing, I don't have that high prolactin, we can tend to be a little bit more irritable as women at times throughout the month, right? Like getting my cycle back, all that. So we're just kind of starting to feel good again. So I weaned very, very slowly. We went down to like 6 feeds, then a week later 5, then a week later 4. Like I did it week by week, very, very slowly. And so I do think I went through most of my hormone drop already. And believe it or not, was feeling so anxious and so kind of blah that I lost my appetite for a few weeks. And that is not me. Like, I am not that person to ever lose an appetite, ever. Didn't feel like cooking, didn't feel like cleaning, did not feel like eating, felt like a lump in my throat, or like a weight on my chest. And so I actually lost quite a bit of weight that I do think is unfortunately muscle. And I've been feeling a lot better this past week, and I've been making up for lost time, I'll tell you that much. I have been enjoying myself. But I just kind of want to reset. You ever get that feeling where you just want to reset? So we are doing the 45-day mom reset. You should do it with me. I'm going to do weekly vlogs. We're going to work out. We're going to eat healthy. We're going to go grocery shopping. We are going to make healthy meals. We are going to go on walks. We are going to buy cute workout outfits, wellness outfits, all the things. Like, we're going to do all the wellnessy fun things together. Right now, I just took a shower. I'm getting ready. I always wash my hair on Saturday nights, so I am fresh blow out for Sunday morning mass. Let me get back to why I said 45 days. 45 days, we're going on a cruise. I thought, how much fun would it be to end this on like the day we're going on vacation, right? Like, how fun is that? And it just kind of randomly, like, I was like looking at the calendar and I was like, I said I've been kind of wanting to do this. I was like, I was thinking, I don't want to do 75 hard again because it just feels repetitive. Maybe 60 days, maybe 50. And I was like, there's like 40 something days till our vacation. Let me do that. So we are going on a cruise at the very end of April, beginning of May. And I'm like, that's perfect timing. I'm going to reset starting Monday morning until the cruise. If you're curious what I just used, I love Saltaire everything. This is the Saltaire Saltwater Vanilla. I love this body butter because it is very moisturizing, but it dries quickly. You're not sticky. The smell is really good too. Golden Hour. This smells a lot like Missy by Rosie Jane, which is one of my favorites. I may have sprayed a little bit of this too. And no, I don't always wear perfume to bed. It just sounded cozy. Okay, so let's do the hair. Hair is done. I went ahead and put a little light on so you can hopefully see it a little better. It is so humid now in Florida. Like last week, it just all of a sudden got so humid that, yeah, this hair goes curly before I even finish blow drying it. Like, I knew it was you.
So rude too. You said
Pretty close, please. Anyways, what I was saying was, I really, over these 45 days, I'm not only taking into account my health and wellness, but I'm also taking into account my beauty routines. As you know, I do pretty much everything at home and I love that. One thing I really want to work on is my overnight blowout. I've never found a way that works for me in terms of something that's comfortable to sleep in, but also something I like the look of. So for the past year, I've just been sleeping in a French braid with a silk scrunchie, which is nice, but it gives me a wavy look when sometimes I want that blowout look. So it'd be nice to have that. I actually got all of the different peptides that they offer just to test them all out. But I will say my favorite is the stack that is specific. It's like specifically for metabolism, body recomp, losing body fat but gaining muscle. Those are my three favorites. So we have Fit, Lean, and Energized. But I take those in the morning, so we will do that in the morning. For now, I'm gonna go relax in bed and watch my show. Before I start watching my show, I have my iPad out here. Would you believe me if I told you I didn't own a computer? Like, actually, Michael the other day told me that I do have an old laptop somewhere, but I do everything on my iPad, on my phone, but I love my iPad. Michael got me this when I had Rocco. And so the other day when it was Rocco's birthday, Michael was like, your iPad is also 5 years old. So funny, but I do a lot of my work on here, but I also do a lot of my like family work on here, like prepping and planning. So I am going to throw my red light mask on. I actually got microneedling done on Thursday. So if I look a little red, or probably that's probably what that's from. I look a little red because I got microneedling done. I'm so excited about it. I'm going to do a series of them throughout the year, basically. And it's supposed to really help with texture. and tone and scarring and all that. I'm so excited. I don't do Botox or filler anymore, and I won't never say never because I don't know how I'll feel when I start to feel bigger effects of aging. But I stopped about, I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago. And so I have like a ton of, I have static wrinkles and stuff. I don't care. I don't want to do Botox or filler anymore. But I do like to keep up with my personal aging routine. And so microneedling, like things like that, I'm cool with. I love. So I do that, and I'm very religious about my red light therapy. This one is the best one because it has this like chin and neck area, which is great because that's like my problem area. So I usually do the red light, which is for anti-aging, and then I do the clearing one, which is for acne. So it's 10 minutes of each, and I'll throw this on while I'm here. I'm going to plan out my healthy meals and snacks that I'm going to pack and bring with me to Disney for myself and the kids. If I can just have a plan of what I want to buy and what I want to prep tomorrow at the store, that'll make it a lot easier. On a typical week, I would obviously be planning out like our home meals and dinners and stuff, but we won't be home most of the week for spring break. So I want to plan out like what I'm going to bring. I do get questions on that, like on our Disney trips. It just kind of depends what mood I'm in. Sometimes I'll pack food. Sometimes I always pack snacks for the kids. But I mean, in terms of like healthy stuff for myself, sometimes I will, sometimes I won't. But I'm on my health game this week, so we are going to. Good morning, guys. Happy Sunday. We are headed to church. I figured I would show you my outfit really quick. I, of course, have this little cardigan to throw on when we go in, just to kind of cover the shoulders. I'll probably either wear it like this or all the way, depending on if I'm holding Sunny or not. But I don't even remember where I got this. I feel like I got it on TikTok shop. After, of course, I'll take the little cardigan off. It is so hot and humid here that my hair is already curling so much, and I just finished it like five minutes ago. But I have on this cute little necklace, and I have on just this navy tank from Aritzia. I showed this in a haul. My skirt is this white little eyelet maxi skirt. This is from Z Supply. It's really pretty. It's like floral eyelet, and it's just like a nice little spring outfit with some little nude sandals. Ready to go. Hello. So it is Sunday afternoon now. This morning you probably briefly saw that. What?
Can you bring a snack up here?
Sure. You probably briefly saw I got ready, we went to church, and what else did we do? We went and got a coffee, went to the grocery store, did all the things. Yes, I'll get you a snack. And we actually took the kids to the pool for a little bit, and then it started thunderstorming on us. So we came home. It's still kind of like a rainy day. We have a pool, but our pool heater's been broken, so we'll swim at like our family's house, and they just get better sun there, so we go to that pool quite often. But yeah, so we stopped at Whole Foods on the way home. You saw last night I put together like our snack little Disney meal plan. I always pack snacks, I think I told you, for the kids to bring just in case. But the whole reason I went to Whole Foods, because to be honest, I don't shop at Whole Foods quite so often anymore, just because the location is not convenient for me. It's actually pretty close, but it's just in a really busy area, and like the store was so busy, the parking lot was so busy. I'm excited because they're actually building a couple new Whole Foods stores in the area, and I'm like, maybe I'll start shopping there again. But the reason I went there today was for the stuff that a few of you messaged me about on Instagram called Cabo cream or Cabo cream. Cabbage is apparently good to use. I do remember using this when I was weaning with Rocco, and so I got some cabbage today. We're gonna throw that. I'm gonna throw that in a second. I think, do I have to clean it? Does it matter? But a lot of you guys recommend this stuff called Cabo cream, and it's basically like a cream version of the cabbage. Can't find it. I even asked the woman there, and she's like, have you tried this? Because I'm actually in the process of weaning too, and if this stuff works, like, that's really cool. And I was like, I've not tried it. It said you guys had it in stock here, but they didn't have it. So I was like, I'll just go get the regular cabbage. And she was like, just get the cabbage so you don't get mastitis. So we're gonna do that. I'm doing everything, and there's really been no changes. So we'll see, hopefully not too much longer, but the kids wanted some fruit, so I'll cut this up for them. We got some honeydew and some cantaloupe and some bananas, and then pretty much everything else is snacks to bring to Disney. So for myself, I already had quite a few things because I did a Costco drop off the other day, but I have some eggs, hard boiled, already pre-hard. I don't make hard boiled eggs all the time, but I saw that and I was like, you know what? Who cares? Why not make it easy on myself? I grabbed a couple protein shakes. I occasionally will drink these Rebel ones. So I didn't know if Michael was gonna want any or not, so I grabbed 4 of them. And then I got some milk for Sunny that we can just keep in the cooler, keep in the room. It's like the shelf stable one. I don't think I've ever done this before, maybe once with one of the kids around travel. Some beef sticks to keep in my bag. So I'm going to prep some overnight oats or yogurt bowls, and I'm also gonna prep, I think, some like little turkey sandwich, turkey roll-up things with some cottage cheese, but I already have all that. You need some more, Buskin? What the kids got themselves, some Mexican wedding cookies from Siete. These are great. So if you guys go to Disney, you'll know that the food there, even if you don't go, the food is so expensive. And so I like to keep some snacks in the room for when we come back to rest, or at night when they're watching TV, or in the morning before we leave for breakfast. Because if not, they just want to be buying stuff and eating stuff all day. This also helps them when there's all these candies and treats around to know, well, we do have cookies in the room, okay? So we also got some Z-bars. Julian really likes those. Got some little applesauce pouches for Sunny. And they all, for some reason, they really wanted to bring juice. So we've got some strawberry, some apple. Of course, I won't bring all these. I will leave some at home. You silly goose. Some grape and some tropical punch. So this would be nice to keep on hand. And then we love these little gummies. These are a new one. I don't think we've tried these ones before. Little fruit bites. Oh, I got 2 things of applesauce. I figured the big boys would take some, so I got 2 things. And then we got some little muffins for them to eat on the way there. It's about a 2-hour drive. I hate when Sonny makes that noise when he's eating. He's trying to be funny, and he is funny, but it sounds like he's gagging, and it scares me, but he's not. I'm looking right at him. So yeah, grab some of those for the drive. Sonny loves those as well. And then we'll have the bananas too. And then, like I said, I got a bunch of stuff from Costco last week, like Pirate's Booty, pretzels with mini hummus, stuff like that. So I think we're good. Chips, other fruit snacks. So I figured we could quickly chat about what it is that I'm actually gonna be doing for this challenge for the next 45 days. So when I did 75 hard, I'm trying to remember everything that was in 75 hard. I believe it was, I just realized that I'm kind of far away from my camera and I'm using my phone. So I hope you can hear me okay. But when I did 75 hard, it's 2 workouts a day. And if you're getting technical, they're not supposed to be back to back. And one is supposed to be outside. So I typically did a, weightlifting or a cycle session, and then my second workout of the day was typically a walk outside. You are supposed to drink a gallon of water a day, which I believe was 3 or 4 hydro jogs, I forget exactly, and then 10 pages of reading, like personal development a day. So I did, I had all of the personal development stuff be like Catholic based for myself. So I did like a daily rosary, and I read a few different Catholic books, of course, Bible, stuff like that. So that I really enjoyed that part of it. And then you follow a diet. The diet is up to you. It can just be like healthy eating or whatever works for you. And then the other stipulation is no cheat meals. So if you are curious about that and you want to do 75 hard, just Google it. There's some man that came up with it. I don't really know his name. I have no clue. But there's like a podcast episode about it, and he kind of shares like why he came up with this and what it is. I don't know anything about this guy, so I have no clue who he is, but like it's become a really popular thing, and those are like the rules. Now there are people that make up their own versions of it, of course, but I pretty much followed it to a T last summer. I think I started it in June, ended in September. So this one's gonna be a little shorter. My stipulations are gonna be quite similar. However, my main focus for these 45 days is waking up before my kids to work out. So, and I don't plan to work out like 7 days a week. I just wanna stick to my plan, which is 4 lifting sessions a week and then 10,000 steps a day. So that's my plan, but I wanna do it before the kids wake up. So they wake up for school about 6:30. So I'm thinking I'm gonna wake up at 5:30. I don't know how that's gonna go, but that's like my main thing is I want to wake up early to work out, to have my quiet time. I feel like it's so nice having the big kids at school because I do get that time to like work out, to walk, to eat a meal, to run to the grocery store, or to like work, right? But obviously Sonny's here, and now that he is 1, like he is on the move and he is crazy, and so I have to be all eyes on him all the time. He does nap, but with 3 kids, like it's different than it was like say when Julian was little and I just had 1. You know, we didn't have to run errands all the time, or like we could do it in the evening when he was up. You know, like now that my other kids are bigger, they don't want to run errands in the evening. They have sports in the evening, first of all, but they also don't want to run errands. They want to relax. They have homework. They want to play outside. They want to play together. They want to do family dinner. Like they hate if I have to do stuff like that. So I try to get all that done during the day. And so that doesn't always mean that he has like he's licking the plate. He loves this macaroni and cheese so much. They don't have like he doesn't have a strict nap schedule because of that. I'm gonna make it happen. But what would be really nice is if I could get that done before, or get my workout done at least before he even wakes up. So that's the goal. And also like right now, I don't ever work out on the weekends because again, they're home and I want to be with them. So I kind of sacrifice my me time, if you will, on the weekends. Cause they're kind of at that age where like they could go for a walk, but does my 5-year-old really want to go on a 3-mile walk with me? Not really. You know, I'm not gonna push him in a stroller. It's too big. So we just kind of make it work. But that's my main goal, is waking up early, doing that like 5:36 workout, hitting my walk in. I do Madeline Moves, weekly moves program on the app. And yeah, eating healthy, following my macros. Oh, one other thing. Now that I'm not breastfeeding, I can go into a little bit of a deeper deficit too. I'm not really looking to lose like a ton more weight. Maybe just like 10 pounds would kind of be like the weight that I was before I got pregnant with Julian and Rocco. And so that would be my goal. So we'll see. I don't know. I think we could do it. I think we could make that happen and really focus on trying to get a little bit stronger too, of course. Always trying to do that. And I don't know, all around just like really discipline. We're going discipline mode for the next 45 days. I don't really care how I look on the cruise. I'm still gonna enjoy my time and have fun. I just thought that would kind of be like a fun little thing to work towards. Did you see me clapping? Did you see me clapping? You're clapping, you silly goose. You silly goose, you're so cute. Good job, Sunny Cruise. Okay, so let me know for next week's video. Do you want to see a week of workouts? Do you want to see healthy meals, like healthy dinner recipes? Or do you want to see like what I eat in a day? Or do you just want to see a vlog that kind of includes bits and pieces of everything? Because I can do it all. We are starting tomorrow. Tomorrow is Monday morning. We're starting. So make sure you subscribe. 45 days. Let's go. I will be posting daily kind of like vlog style videos on TikTok and Instagram. I could post them on shorts here on YouTube. For those of you that would be interested, let me know. But it'll be weekly vlogs, so we can make them a little bit longer, a little bit chattier. Of course, if you are a Sunshine Club member, which is my membership here on YouTube, get ready for a new vlog coming at the end of the week. Since we're going to Disney, we always vlog any of our travels, any of our Disney trips, we always vlog them. Old school, like Alex and Michael vlogs, just like us being silly and fun and hanging out. So I will see you guys then. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great weekend. Let me know if you're gonna start. Let me know if you're gonna do it with me.